Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra, Alley Viper, the Cobra Urban Trooper. Now this is the first army builder that we're getting from the Pursuit of Cobra line. It seems like every line is going to have just one Cobra army builder in it. This is the first wave is obviously the Alley Viper. The second wave is the Jungle Viper, and then I think in early January 2011, the third wave is going to have the Cobra Shock Trooper, which is essentially like a SWAT team member for Cobra. But enough about that. Let's go look at this guy in packaging. And like any good army builder, he comes with a multitude of accessories. You can see up there, he's kind of got his grappling cannon. He's got three different little, he's got a mask with a flip-down visor, a helmet, and a gas mask. His riot shield, what I'm assuming is a removable knife. His gun, his backpack, and his base, as well as a baton right down there. So, just already you can tell there's a lot of great different ways to pose this guy. So that being said, onto the back here, he's obviously from the City Strike. And his little file card says, Alley Vipers are Cobra Urban Combat Specialists. They are armed with close quarters battle gear, including the blast shields, anti-armor weapons, and assault tonpas. They are guarding the Cobra warehouse when it is infiltrated by G.I. Joe forces, including Beachhead, who battle one-on-one with the Alley Vipers. Mission equipment, PGAC, pneumatic grappling, ascent cannon. So that being said, looks like a great figure. Let's pull them out of packaging. And here we have the Alley Viper out of packaging. I was right, the knife on his chest is removable, as well as there's a knife and a little sheath over here on his arm. But I pulled mine out, put it back in, and I guess somewhere along the line it must have fell out and I didn't notice it, so make sure you watch your knife when you pull it out. Of course, you can get a full 360 of them here. On the backpack here, there's actually a place for the Ascension cannon to attach. Let's actually zoom in on that. See, there's a groove cut out and there's a peg. The peg is simply supposed to slide through the trigger, as you can see right here, but it doesn't work. You can force it on there and it'll stay for a few seconds, but it falls right back off. I don't know if this is just mine, but can't get it to stay. See? But anyways, that being said, I do have him wearing his flip-down helmet, which, flipping it down, let's zoom in on that. Of course, you can see it's got the dual Cobra logos. Really interesting looking helmet. Of course, pulling that off, you've also got his gas mask, which, popping that on. Oh, not this knife out of his sheath on his chest. So maybe the knives don't stay in that well. I don't know, I haven't had a problem with it up till now, when I realized I lost the knife in his shoulder. His arm holster. And of course, the last helmet, which he is pictured with on the card. So, all great looking helmets. Personally, I usually don't end up putting gas mask on my army builder, but hey, to each his own. Of course, his gun, his riot shield is in his hand as well. He's also got his Ascension cannon, as you've already seen, but we'll put it in for the sake of things. And he's also got his nightstick, baton, whatever. So pulling all that out, and pulling his backpack off, taking him off his base. Standard base is Alley Viper. His head does a full 360, up and down. Arms go out, do a 360. Bend at the elbow, spin at the elbow, and turn at the wrist, same for both arms. The vest is removable, but I'm not going to remove it. It is hindering some admin movement, but not too much. Does a full 360 at the waist. Goes forward, back, and out at the legs, as well as double jointed at the knee, and has an ankle joint. So that being said, let's actually get his knife back in here. That would bug me if this wasn't an army builder and I wasn't going to buy a couple more of these. Oh, but speaking of which, I've never been much of an army builder before, but with this new line giving us, like I already said in the beginning of the review, one solid army builder per wave, I really think I'm going to try my hand at it, pick up a few more whenever these guys start really hitting stores, because right now, 1 or 2 stores have got these, not a whole lot of places, at least at the time I'm making this video. I was disappointed with the fact that his Ascension cannon can't stick in his backpack, but honestly, that's not the end of the world for me. He's got a lot of nice helmets, he's got a lot of nice gear, he's a great army builder, or a great figure to just have one of in your collection. Either way, he's a solid pickup for me. Running you a multitude of prices, to be honest, but $7 at Target, $8 at Toys R Us. I think he's a solid pickup in my book. And this is JTrain997 saying I'll see you soon, YouTube.